Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I think one of the biggest, the most massive missile and drone attack on Ukraine occurred yesterday. It's very important because we have some developments in Ukraine that require our attention. There were more than 120 missiles launched by Russia and 90 drones. So that would make more than 200 flying objects directed towards Ukraine. I don't remember the last time when the Russians launched 120 missiles at Ukraine. That's one of them. Well, we'll see how the F-16s fended the attack, because they are very good. Then we find out what the Russians claim they hit during this attack, and then we're going to find out the aftermath of the attack, the outcome, the how do you call it, the consequences. You know, the Ukrainians hit all the time, everything, but then we find out that Odesa has no electricity, water, and so on, and heating. But that gets me to Gaza. And if they want me to cry a river for this, then we should cry for the other ones as well. Well, the Russians also destroyed some assets in Ukrainian assets in Crimea. They attacked Crimea with unmanned boats and some UAVs on Belgorod. Then we find out the North Koreans are about to send tens of thousands of troops to fight the West. Therefore, we have to intervene and defend. We have Moldova confirms the violation of its airspace by Russian drones and missiles. And there's a video. That is their evidence. My friends, these guys think that we are baboons. I'm going to show you the evidence provided by Moldova to confirm a violation of their airspace. This is childish, but nevertheless, that could not be used in court, all right, unless Colin Powell, General Colin Powell, would show up in United Nations and with those hand drone things. This is Saddam's. All right. You remember that one? If you don't, I will tell you maybe at the end. So let's start with the first one. New voice of Ukraine. Russia launches massive missile and drone attack on Ukraine's energy grid. And we're going to get out of this garbage. And let's see what these guys are saying. On the night of November 16th to 17th, 2024, Russian forces launched a combined assault with 210 missiles and drones aimed at Ukraine's energy infrastructure. Ukrainian air defense forces successfully intercepted and destroyed 144 of the oncoming targets. Right there, 144. All right, so there's what, 66 that were not hit or something? All right, the Ukrainian armed forces reported that its radar units attracked and engaged 210 enemy targets, including 120 missiles and 9 drones, 1 hypersonic Zircon missile, 8 KH Kinzhal aeroballistic missiles, they're not hypersonic, 101, 101 and Caliber cruise missiles, 101 Caliber cruise missiles, wow, that's a lot, 101, 1 Iskander-M ballistic missile, 4 KH-22 and KH-31P anti-radar missiles, 5 KH-59 and KH-69 guided air-to-surface missiles, 90 strike drones of unknown types. So, Russia deployed 7 Tu-160 bombers, 16, oh my lord, Tu-95MS bombers, 2 Tu-22 and 3 long-range bombers, and 5 Sukhoi 34 fighter jets, 4 Sukhoi 27, 10 MiG-31 aircraft. Why? I know the MiG-31 carries the Kinzhal, and they said 1 Kinzhal here? No, 8. Oh my god, 8, my bad, 8. And then, all right, so 10 and 4 missile-equipped ships in the attack. 4 missile-equipped ships. I thought that the Russian Navy is, I don't know, somewhere in Vladivostok right now, you know, over there, Bering Strait, according to the Ukrainian Air Forces, but somehow they still have the ships in the Black Sea. As of noon of November 17th, Ukrainian forces reported destruction of 144 aerial targets, including 102 missiles and 42 drones. So again, this is what they destroyed, they say. 1 Zircon hypersonic missile with Patriot systems, right? 7 Kinzhal hypersonic. Oh my god, these guys are good. 85 Caliber cruise missiles, 4 KH anti-radiation missiles, 5 guided missiles, 42 strike drones launched from Russia's Kursk Orel and Primorsko-Akhtarsk regions. Now let's see what they destroyed or what they attacked. Air defense systems were activated across most of Ukraine, including Kiev, Cherkasy, Kirovohrad, Chernihiv, Sumy, Kharkiv, Poltava, Odesa, Mykolaiv, Zaporozhye, Dnipro, Zhytomyr, Vinnytsia, Khmelnytsky, Ternopil, Ivano-Frankivsk, Rivne, Polin, and Lviv Oblast. Oh my God, we got into Poland area. So basically everywhere, including Lviv, Ivano-Frankivsk, Lutsk, in this Rivno, in this area. All right, so this is what they attacked. Let's see, because I know some drones were just lost. President Zelenskyy said the attack was the largest Russia has launched since August. Ukrainian forces deployed F-16 fighter jets to assist in defending against the strike, man. The Russian military targeted Ukrainian power generation and transmission facilities, said the Ukrainians. All right, let's go to the next article. Zelenskyy, with double Y. All right, Russia launched 120 missiles and 90 drones on Ukraine's latest attack. And this is the same blah, 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 or large-scale combined attack. I want to see how many just lost their things. Zelenskyy expressed gratitude to Ukrainian Air Forces units, specifically anti-aircraft missile troops, pilots of F-16, Sukhoi and MiG warplanes, mobile fighter groups, and electronic warfare systems for their efforts. I don't know how many they just went nowhere. Usually they say that. Next one. Oh, here you go. The new voice of Ukraine. F-16s intercepts waves of Russian missiles. See how many F-16s crashed? Oh, we don't know. Nothing. Why? Because they're the best. They're the best. According to Zelenskyy, Russian forces have launched about 140 missiles of various types, or not 120 as it was here about, and the other one, where are you, baby doll? The first paragraph right here. Launched and they say including 120 missiles, and now they say that actually launched around 140 missiles of various types, more than 900 guided aerial bombs and 600 attack drones. So let's see what these guys did. Russia's Pipa Poopy, they tell us where are the F-16s. According to Ukraine's Air Forces, used 210 missiles and drones in the attack. Air Defense Forces managed to destroy 144 of those targets. But what did they do? How many crashed? None. All right, good job, good. Let's see what these guys are saying they hit, which is the Russians. Russia hits Ukrainian military airfields, plural, energy facilities, Ministry of Defense says. This is a MiG-31K with the Kinzhal under the belly. The Kinzhal can carry nuclear weapons. That's why when these guys take off, NATO is in high alert, just so you know. The Russian armed forces have attacked Ukrainian military airfields as well as gas production and energy facilities used by military enterprises. Operational tactical aviation, strike drones, missile troops and artillery hit the infrastructure of military airfields, plural, gas production facilities, energy facilities used for the operation of the enterprises of the military-industrial complex of Ukraine, a warehouse of unmanned aerial vehicles as well as enemy manpower and military equipment in 144 areas, they say. All right, Russia also targeted Ukrainian critical energy infrastructure and military facilities with massive strike. That's what it was. All right, so let's see what happened according to these guys from Ukrainska Pravda. Odesa left without heating, electricity and water. Update on the situation after Russian attack. That is bad. This war should not have started. That is bad. But this was based on an attack, in a war. I can think of one country who stopped the delivery of electricity, water and blah, blah, blah into a little place called in the Middle East. You know that one? So that was a willing turn off. These guys destroyed through their attack. You can say, well, it's the same thing. It is. So I condemn this attack on civilians. Do you condemn that? Because that's the level of the Western journalists right now. Do you condemn? What's his name? That weasel. My God. Piers Morgan. He's an expert. Do you condemn? Fuck you. What, am I Inquisition here? You condemn. Get the hell out of here. So this is the way it is with Piers Morgan. Do you condemn? I didn't know I'm in front of you like you're the judge or something. Oh, anyway, so I condemn. I don't like this kind of things. They should, the war should stop. And I think Ukraine will become a non-country. Next one. Let's see what these guys are saying. The Russians, Sputnik. Russia destroys 4 unmanned boats near Crimea. 2 UAVs over Belgorod region. Minister of Defense. So near Crimea. So 4 unmanned little boats. Where is Crimea? Right here. The Crimean Peninsula. So 4 unmanned drones. And unmanned drones. So, and we have are they sea drones? And then Belgorod, it is south of Kursk, north of Kharkov. So let's see what these guys are saying. Unmanned boats. So yes. The Magura, I think they're called, are they? Russian air defense systems shot down 2 Ukrainian drones over the Belgorod region overnight, while 4 unmanned boats heading towards Crimea were destroyed in the Black Sea, the Russian Defense Ministry said on Sunday. Over the past night, attempts by the Kiev regime to carry out terrorist attacks using fixed-wing UAVs against targets on the territory of the Russian Federation were thwarted. Air defense systems on duty destroyed 2 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles over the territory of Belgorod region. 5 weapons on duty destroyed 4 unmanned boats heading towards the Crimean Peninsula in the Black Sea, the statement stated. So, next, we find out that the North Koreans supposedly may. So, Ukrainska Pravda, North Korea may send up to 100,000 soldiers to help Russia, Bloomberg says. So, Bloomberg says that North Korea may. I think Jesus Christ may come tomorrow. I think, I don't know, Mangafawa can show up in the next minute. A lot of things may. Now, this is the foot in the door. They just get the baboons ready by repetition, conditioned to the idea that, oh, may, will, yes, they are there. Oh, they're there already fighting. Now, North Korea and Russia, they already signed an agreement, official, that they will come to each other's assistance in case their countries are attacked. Russia is attacked in Kursk. It's invaded in Kursk. Therefore, according to this pact or agreement, however we want to call it, these guys come and help them. Is Ukraine having the same kind of pact with most of the Western baboons? Yeah? All right, then send your troops there. So, all right, these guys have been sending from our money to the Ukrainians to fight the Russians, right? With no any agreement signed for what? Almost 3 years, and now I'm supposed to do what about the what? May send, says Bloomberg tells me that. My friends, come on. And let's see how the Moldovans, which is the Romanians, are making their case. This is the evidence that a missile, a Russian missile, violated their airspace. And I would like you to know, because they were going to provide a video, and I want to play the video with a big sound. Why? Because that's all you're going to hear. Ready? Moldova confirms violation of its airspace by Russian drones and missiles. I don't deny that's possible. My point is, what are you going to do? What did you talk to Americans to stop this war? No, it's not the Americans? Okay. Moldova's foreign minister, Mihai Popșoi, has confirmed that Russian missiles and drones violated the country's airspace on the morning of 17 November. I think this is just a warning. All right, you see this? Just as a heads up here. That's all you're going to see. It's a Russian one, I can smell it. Right there. More to come. That's the evidence. All right. So, my friends, first, were there Russian missiles? I don't know. Were there Ukrainian missiles? I don't know. Was that, I don't know, this right here? Is this in Moldova? Is this in Moldova? So how do I know that those sounds are the real sounds? How do I know that's put together? You know, that mixed, edited. How do I know that? I mean, this is the evidence. Now, I'm not here to defend them. I'm just showing how these guys think that we're baboons. That's the first one. The second one, what are you going to do about it? You were a participant, Moldova. You were a participant in aiding and, you know, the Ukrainians and so on. Remember, part of Bessarabia, which is Moldova, is in Ukraine. Part of Romanian territory, which is also the country of Moldova, which is part of Bessarabia, was taken by Stalin. He was not a Russian. It was taken by Stalin, the Gruzin, the Georgian, then given to Ukraine. That's the southern part, and then you got the northern Bukovina given to Ukraine. So is Moldova gonna say, Ukraine, you have our territory, you give it to us back? No. Why? Al Capone did not allow that yet. So my friends, Crimea River. Here it is. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.